What is up, you guys? It's me, MythBustersFan01. Yeah! And today, we got ourselves another prop that I made. Why is my eye itchy? Oh my gosh. I have a, field kit from Condemned 2. Now, if you don't know what Condemned 2 is, it's one of my favorite game series. Both Condemned Criminal Origins and Condemned 2 Bloodshot. Basically, to give some input on what the thing was, it's basically you play as an investigator in the first one that gets framed for murder and has to clear his name up by going through various places and using his tools to find clues to the person who framed him and then clear your name in the same process. Second game is the same project, and this time you're trying to find the one who essentially killed the one that helped raise you in the first game, or helped you in the first game, which was, I think, Malcolm Van Horn. I think that was his name. But basically, it's just like a whole mystery, drama, crime, thriller, psychological thing. First game was scarier than the second, because I think the second one was based more on action, but still had its horror elements. The first one, however, was all about horror and psychological terror, so that I like them both. I'm hoping for a third one. I'm actually wanting more of a third game for Condemned than Half-Life 3. Ooh. This is the prop. Now, don't expect to look pristine because it is not meant to be. This was actually made back when Condemned first came out, or at least the second game. And it's showing it has its wear and tear, but I wanted to keep and preserve how it was throughout the years instead of trying to retouch it and master that. So back here would have been the button for the D-pad, and this screen here would have actually had plastic to where you could have actually slid in little paper overlays that would look like a screen in the game, and you could also write on it because it was plastic with a dry erase marker. Unfortunately, it broke off along the years, and I just didn't want to try and refix it because I liked the way it's showing how it was throughout the years. So in the game, you had a lot of functions. The first one would have been the camera to take pictures of your crime scene, and then the screen would pop up here. This is where you would also talk to your assistant Rosa, who would help you and analyze your data. The GPS, you could actually pull this little thing out and it would show like the controls on how to use the GPS and all that. And then you can also use this as the meter in the second game to look for these sonic inducers that would make people go crazy, because it's this whole big plot by the Oro to make plunge the world into chaos and all that, and unwillingly become their protectors, whatever that meant. Never really got the answer to that because there was no third game made. And then the last one is a UV light, and that would pop up here, and you would use it like so. Maybe I should get a first-person shoot of this. The way this would work is you would have the meter in your hand, and then so for the first one, the UV light, it would be like this. You would have the UV light as such. And then the second one, you would have the UV light like this, or the field kit like this, looking for the spectrometer. And then the GPS, you would do that. And then you also talk to someone, and then you would have your camera. So that's pretty much it. Just one of my props I made when I was younger. And I just had all these years since 2008. So this is probably the oldest thing I have in my collection, next to one other thing here that I've had for a while, and it's still in one piece. So there we go. Anyways, that's just a little bit of me reflecting on some of my favorite games and making props from them, even if it wasn't a gun. I hope you guys can appreciate that. I still, I made stuff like this even way before I made a YouTube account. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. My name is MythBustersFan01, and as always, you guys, I'll catch you later.